Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me for this November 2025 market update. Have you seen any changes in your neighborhood? Have you paid attention to the interest rate and some rules actually like about the credit score and stuff are changing by Fannie Mae? Probably in the future, I will have a report on that to see how that kind of new rules and the new credit score standard, probably it's going to be set up by the lenders. So in the future, I will talk about that. But now let's get the numbers for October. Now is November, so obviously we talk about the previous months to see what happened in October in real estate market in Colorado. So let's get into the numbers and see what was going on, and based on the information you get, probably you can make your decision about your real estate plan. If you want to sell it, if you want to buy it, if you want to upsize, downsize, or whatever you want to do. So let's get into the numbers to see what was going on in October. Before getting into the numbers and show you the data about October real estate market, I want to show you my information so you know who I am, and now you have my information, and probably you know that I'm in real estate for over 15 years, and I have done a lot of transactions. I have helped a lot of sellers and buyers to make their real estate dreams come true. So now you can make your real estate dream come true by consulting me, and whatever plan you have, I can meet with you and go over your plan personally. All right, so let's get into the numbers. This is October 2025, and the information is from DMAR, Denver Metro Association of Realtors. As you see here, you see the median close price was $595,000, which compared to the previous month is up by 1.45%, almost 1.5%. However, the closed homes were down. The closed homes, it means the number of houses that they really were closed, they really were sold in October, which was about 3,354 houses. And then the sales volume came down also. By the way, the closed home compared to previous months was down by 6.9%, which close to 7% actually. And the sales volume was down by $2.4 billion. And the percentage wise, compared to September, it was down by 1.2%. Monthly inventory came down also, which is good for market because we had a lot of houses active on the market. And it came down by 4.1%. The median days in the market was down also by 5.7% to 33 days, which this one is median, but average is a little bit higher than that. And active listings it was down by 4.4% to 12,495 houses active on the market. And I'll show you a graph to compare the active listing to the closed homes, which you see the difference. We had almost 12,500 houses on the market in October, and we sold only over 3,300 houses. The new listing was down, which this helps actually to keep the price a little bit higher. So basically, this median close price, which was up to 595,000 in Colorado, which is higher than the national average, by the way. That was because, one of the factors, the active listing came down, the new listing came down, and the other factor was the interest rate. Because at the beginning of the month or end of September, we saw some changes in the interest rate. So the interest rate, the APR, not only the pure interest rate, but the APR came down to 6.25, if I remember correctly. And then later on, it went back up again. And recently, I checked it. It was, I think, 6.35, something like that. And most people probably, they don't have the perfect credit score, so probably it's going to be higher than that a little bit. Pending sale, which was like under contract, it was up by 1.1%. Okay. So now let's go down actually on this page all the way to the graph that I'm going to show you the active listing compared to the closed home, because this is very important to pay attention. This one. So as you see, this is the residential active listing, all residential, like detached and attached. As you see, the green graph is the number of active listings on the market, and the orange graph shows the number of closed homes that they were really sold. And each peak and trough is like representative of 1 year. So each of these peak and troughs is 1 year. If you go back on the graph, you see that this amount of sold houses, closed houses, compared to the other previous years is low. Do you see that? And then the number of active listings compared to previous years are pretty higher. And I know some people, they ask this question, then if that is the case, why the price is still high? Because many people, they have a good amount of equity in their houses. So probably they are not in rush to sell them. And the economy is good. So when the economy is good and people, they don't have to sell it for lower price, and on the other side, we don't have that much like short sale or foreclosure and stuff. Rarely you can see some. So that helps to for the price to hold up for a while. And let's see the months of inventory, because every time I explain this to you about the months of inventory, the market trends, and this column here. So the first three columns is about detached properties, and the last three columns are the attached properties. And months of inventory, it means the number of houses in the market are enough for next whatever months it shows in this column. Listen, from 0 to 3%, that is seller's market. From 3 months to 6 months, the MOI. From 3 to 6 is balanced market, and from 6 and above it's gonna be buyer's market. So this is roughly, it's not like very exact, however roughly we can say such a thing, that if it's more than 6 months that you don't see anything here in the detached homes, that's gonna be buyer's market. That's why the market is still good. It's not a buyer's market, it's not like a down market. And you see the MOI actually is for almost like every categories is about the balanced market between 3 to 6. However, on the attached side, you see that it's upper limit of the balanced market. So in the attached houses like condominium and townhouses, the market is moving a little bit toward the upper limit of the balanced market. So in some areas probably it's a little bit buyer's market. So this is good for buyers because they can negotiate better than like a seller's market. So now you have the information, and now you can contact me. This is my information. If you have any question about real estate, please go ahead, text me, call me, email me. And if you cannot pick it up, leave a message with your name and number and the purpose of your call, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. And we help you and your friends and family members to make their real estate dreams come true. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next video. If I get good information about the new rules, about the credit scores and stuff, I will have another program, another video in next couple of weeks. If not, happy Thanksgiving, because the next market update, it will be early December. Thank you so much for being with me up to this point, and you have a great day and make your real estate dream come true. Go ahead and contact me.